it's just kind of a weird delight to be around because I'm a little bit kind of quirky in my own way, but she's just on another level. So it was almost inspiring. When we went to Iceland, Vicki and Kelly went out the night, like after we started filming, and then they like stayed out all night. So I didn't actually see them. But then the next day, allegedly Vicki took something so that she could film, which was why she had the heart trauma and had to go to the hospital. So I guess technically, I mean, you got to give the award to her. Right. She kind of owns it because of that one situation to Vicki. I mean, Peggy caused the most drama when I was on the show just because she didn't get along with anybody. Tamra and Kelly were up there too. This is a hard answer for me. I'm gonna say Vicki, but I wouldn't say she turned it on because she was like that when the cameras weren't rolling. Like we were in the airport and she's yelling at people. That's just her personality. Is she yelled at a producer one time so bad. But that's who she is. Like we were not filming, but it was the best scene ever. Like everyone in the whole party was watching her and no one could look away. So I would say Vicki has like the most outrageous personality. There were a lot of moments, honestly, that, I mean, traveling with Vicki was like the best situation ever. It was one of the funniest moments of my life was trying to catch a plane with her. And I was laughing so hard. And then everybody knows who she is because she's been on the show for so long. So people kind of are trying to talk to her, but she's very, she didn't really want to. She's just herself. You know what I mean? It's exactly who, if you saw her, she's that outrageous all the time. So it's just kind of a weird delight to be around because I'm a little bit kind of quirky in my own way, but she's just on another level. So it was almost inspiring. I don't know. I mean, I wasn't a fan of the Charlie Chaplin look. I wished Doug was like, don't go tonight. This is not going to be a good, not they're trapping you, but you're walking into a disaster. And I was like, this is what I signed up for. I can't not go. I gotta go. I gotta be me, even in this situation. So that was like a very difficult, the whole thing was very difficult, but just the way I looked. Oh my gosh. So when I was on the show, it was called Camera. And so you would say camera. And so on my first, you know how the last episode is a big party and everyone has to talk about all their dramas of the whole season at that last event. So that for me was like a winter wonderland at Vicki's house. And it was, no one explains to you. It's kind of like when you become a mom, you expect the nurse to give you a manual and you go home with the kid. It's the same thing when you sign up for Housewives reality show. Nobody tells you anything. You just go and they kind of think the less you know, the better. So I'm at this, it's like the biggest filming production because normally you just have 3 cameras and there's 3 crews of cameras. So they follow all different girls. But when all the girls are together, there's all those 9 cameras and the 9 crews. So there's the audio people. Sure. So anyways, it was just very overwhelming. And it was a lot of stuff happens off camera and then there's kind of on camera stuff. But you don't want something that someone says off camera to come on to camera. So you just would say camera so that they couldn't use. So if I was talking to you, I'd be like, Christina, camera, I can't believe, camera, you said, camera, that I was a RHOBH camera. But you can't use that now, you know? So I regret, I did that I was kind of having an altercation with someone and I kept doing that. And I just felt like that was dumb. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it was really hard for them to let her go, but I'm just, what was her storyline? That she would marry Steve? I don't know. Because you have to have a real connection with the girls that you're filming with. Then you have to show your own personal drama. And then you have to kind of have a drama with the girls. Like, so it's kind of threefold. And I would say, you know, Vicki, when you're on that show for so long, it has to be, I mean, you saw that play out with the cancer. Like, she knew she needed a personal drama. She knew she wanted people to like Brooks.
Yep.
So she cultivated, so I don't know, I felt like after that happened, maybe people mistrusted her. I think that the great thing about her is that she's so authentic and real. Like, that's what I loved about her. But then to see that she would have manipulated so much to stay on the show, that's hard.